So I've got an update on the offer we made last week for £99,950. The estate agent said there's 4 other offers, so they were asking for best and final. So we went up to 105,100. So a couple of reasons why is because we feel like a couple of months ago when we were looking at stuff, we probably should have offered higher given the state of the market. This is going to be our best and final. And we think it's a good house in a good area, and over the long term, we think it's worth it. So we'll see what sort of figures come out. Maybe someone offers the same, but it's cash, and that might be more attractive to the seller. We don't know, so we'll see what happens. Some other good news is our refinance money has finally hit our account, so 22,500 is in the account. 17.5 of that is going to be used for our buy-to-let investments, and then 5,000 is going to be used to do some investments into mine and my girlfriend's own house to try and increase the value of that. So, just got off the phone with my brother. Some fantastic news. Our offer of 105,100 has been accepted by the vendors. So, the sort of path ahead was now. This is a really good first step for us, but having gone through this a couple of times with my own house, I do realise we've got a couple of hurdles to go. But it's the first step done, offer accepted, which is great. So, what I'm going to do tomorrow is, because I've not actually viewed it, I've only seen videos which I've put on the blog, I'm going to try and go tomorrow or at the earliest point this week. So have another look around with my brother just to make sure we're definitely doubly happy with it. Happy with the price we're going to be paying for it, just to make sure we cross the T's and dots the I's. So Daniel is getting our mortgage broker to bring the estate agents to just inform them from a mortgage point of view. So yeah, went on my lunch, had to go view it with my brother and our girlfriends, they came as well. Overall it's a good house. There's some like ivy on the outside of the house which we'd have to get rid of, it doesn't look great. And then there's soil in like the front bit which is causing some ventilation issues in the front room. Apart from that, there's a couple of odds and sods. Like you could probably rent the house out now, but I don't think you get the best tenants or the best rent. So yeah, it's mostly cosmetic. A couple of problems with some guttering and guttering needing cleaning and stuff like that. Maybe the soil pipe might be an issue with that. But overall, not too bad. I mean, we're going to obviously get a survey done, so we'll know more then. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. All the rooms were good, big sizes. Kitchen was big, the size of the house. Front and back room were good. The front bedroom's really big. The middle one is a decent size, and even the small one's pretty good. And we actually went up to the loft as well, which was boarded. There was some damp issues on a couple of the wooden frames for the roof, so we've got to mention that to the surveyor. But yeah, overall it was good. I liked it. Nice house. We might be able to get away with not changing some of the carpets and just giving it a good clean. But we went through each room and sort of like shouted out what we think we need to do. Been speaking to the estate agent because we've been doing some research into probate properties and how that affects things. So we need the probate to go through from their side, and this normally takes around 8 weeks. So the agent said that this started at the start of January. So hopefully we're looking at the end of Feb, start of March sort of thing, which would be good. So we don't want to start any legal work until that's done. We have started speaking to a solicitor and conveyancer today. Just had a conversation about the script and how much it cost. Probably looking around about £1,000 for the services to do all the searches and stuff like that. So yeah, around about £1,000 for the legal stuff. The one thing they are interested in is where the deposit money's come from. So I mentioned it's come from refinances of our own home, so we're going to have to prove all of that, which is fine. So I have to get all of that paperwork ready to go. Outside of that, we've been looking at different mortgage situations and like capital appreciation in the future. My sort of opinion is lock in the cheapest for the longest period. That's my opinion on it. So we're probably looking at maybe a 5-year interest-only mortgage. But I'll update you more when I have it. But yeah, that's what we've done today. So it's all good. Definitely interested in going through a probate property. I think we're going to go. We're going to get our survey booked in as well, and hopefully we can join the surveyor next week on when he looks around the property. That'll be good. So we know then at that stage what we need to do, and that'll help inform the refurb, which would be super useful. So it's Friday, no real updates as of yet. Me and my brother have just been out, so we just went for a drive by the property at a different time of day. A little bit busier, road was busier, but you know, it's a Friday evening, that's to be expected. But yeah, nothing really outside of that. We're going to try and book the survey in for next week, so while the probate stuff's sort of going on in the background, we want to get the survey done, so we've definitely got the green light from our surveyor. And then once the probate's done, we can then kick off the legals. So yeah, it's certainly been a really good week. Lots to think about when stuff gets over the line. But you need to try and temper that with not getting ahead of yourselves, which can be difficult. But yeah, we're just trying to take it a step at a time, think about things logically, how we want to do things. And we always knew the first one was going to take the longest and be the hardest. So yeah, we want to get this one over the line. But it'll be good, and then fingers crossed, we'll look forward after we've done this little project. But yeah, really looking forward to getting started, and hopefully we get some good news next week. And I will of course keep you all updated. So if you want to know when the next video is going to be out, please make sure you subscribe to the channel down below and turn the notification bell on, so you will know exactly when I post a new video about this purchase. And I'm going to keep you updated of every step of the way. So please do that now, subscribe. See you in the next one, guys. Cheers.